Minister of Environment Balarabe Abbas Lawal says his administration will work with the 8-point agenda of President Bola Tinubu. The minister said this during a media parley with environment correspondents in Abuja. He said the points listed by President Bola Tinubu's administration are all environmentally related. FCT correspondent Balarabe has details.
Minister of Environment Balarabe Abbas Lawal said the 8-point agenda by President Tinubu has elements of environmental needs embedded in them. Lawal further stressed that desert encroachment is one of the major issues in northern Nigeria. He said tackling this problem will assist security agencies in fighting banditry.
And if you look at those 8-point agenda of the president, you find that environment is almost everywhere, right? When you talk of security, you find that environment is there. Because if you look at most of our forests, most of our coastal areas, they need to be highly protected. So the issue of environment, we are there. If you look at food security, you find we are there because agriculture is central to the environment. And you find that environmental factors affect agriculture. Climatic conditions, rain, dry season, erosion, and most of these climatic conditions affect agriculture very closely. So we have a very good relationship with the Ministry of Agriculture, and we have been trying to work together.
The minister also said he will work with state governments across the nation on areas of garbage control. According to him, raw materials sourced from garbages can enhance the growth of a leaner economy if properly harnessed the right way.
Economy, which has to do with the issue of pollution. I'm sure I know that last time I was going through, we are rated as very badly in the area of pollution, garbage, and the rest of it. So what we are trying to do, we are trying to turn that garbage into wealth. We are trying to create an economy that will not allow for garbage. An economy that will take that garbage and make it into wealth. So that's what I think they are trying to come up with, and I think it's something that is now becoming international. That you get your raw materials from that thing you throw away, and you keep on going around. So you find that at the end of the day, that raw material becomes a product, and when it becomes a garbage, it turns into another product. So that's what I call linear economy.
Meanwhile, Charles Ikia, who is overseeing the Office of the Permanent Secretary, said the ministry is part of a national committee that oversees chemical management. He said this committee is solely in charge of chemical importations like pesticides. He further said it is the duty of the Ministry of Environment to ensure that such chemicals is safe to import into the country.
We need to know, to have the information on the effects of such chemicals, including pesticides. So we have such, and of course, one of the objectives is also to regulate, the import and use of such chemicals, including pesticides. And of course, I also know that Ministry of Agriculture, I don't want to talk on their behalf. I know that they have a lot of activities, to train farmers and raise awareness on proper application of pesticides.
The media parley brings together journalists and stakeholders to engage with the minister on ways to push the ministry forward. From the nation's capital, Naomi Oleribe, ADBN.